Hey guys, welcome to the third part of this campaign, and we are going to have a naval battle with the escort flotillas. And we made a kind of mistake that we didn't transfer here some more firepower, like the F-18 Hornets. So I should have done that, but I didn't. So that means that we have a limited punch, let's say, towards what will be thrown at us. So, looking at the map, I think it's not so much worth it to go to Naval Sector Juliet. It's too far away. And also everything that will leave uncovered will take up some resources from the enemy, which means that first, I think the AI is rushing towards the uncovered sectors. So we will defend Delta and Charlie to the teeth, though. We will make two very strong bubbles here that hopefully they will be able to deal with whatever is thrown at them. As a bonus, we will also capture Alpha, but the main target is to keep and hold Delta and Charlie together. Our main force will be consisted from Hatsuyukis. They are a sturdy ship. They are a strong ship that can take care of itself, but it's not too strong when it comes to missile attacks. So it could definitely use some support from other ships around, and mainly the Pohang, which can act like a little bit stronger Tsamsuri, let's say. So this is our initial setup. We will not start with any attacking power, actually. This is a little bit too open. There is a sweet spot here that you can place it, and it will be good. Okay, I will put the Pohang here, but I will bring it in the back. It's better to have the shield in the front. So our main strategy here is just to gather some points and to reinforce these two areas until they are strong enough and nothing can be able to penetrate them. After that, we will just do some surgical attacks. The desired result here is a draw. We don't have enough firepower to kill the enemy navy. So hopefully we can actually kill two of their command ships, because we are going to be receiving attacks from Udalois, and hopefully we can also kill a large part of their air force as well. Let's launch the battle, start gathering some points. It will be a long way. We will have a full 20 minutes here, but I will try to speed up some parts, especially when we are making money. So we have some movements here. This is not alone. It is with a Udalo, and it's going to the Echo sector. I think that there should be at least one more that should be going towards Foxtrot, and I will bring this Pohang at the back. And I am almost ready to get one more Hatsuyuki. I don't think we will receive an attack here, but some missiles have been fired from our Pohang. But it's easy work for those two ships. Actually, I could close the missiles completely here. I don't want my ships to be firing missiles yet. Let's bring one more Hatsuyuki at this area. We're going to be receiving very, very strong attacks from airplanes as well. Well, the Hatsuyuki are very good at dealing with airplanes, since they have the RIM 7M Sea Sparrow, which can target airplanes at 4,200 meters. And they are pretty good at killing planes, which means that we will not need our Baiku so much, because it has the same range, and it can basically do the same thing while not offering something extra in the defense. So our main force will be Hatsuyukis as tanks, Pohangs, Tsamsuris for that little extra defense against missiles, And later on, we can actually take some Pegasus and some SH-60B ASMs choppers so that we can start maybe dealing some blows to the enemy. But for now, it's all about reinforcing. Everything is quiet at the moment. They are going slowly to take the echo, and then I think that we are going to be receiving an attack over here. I can actually put it very fast to watch so many movements, make the money, bring one more Hatsuyuki over here. We have a lot of them. We have 7 more, and they are pretty strong. They can actually take on 2 or 3 of them can take on a Yudaloi by themselves in pure close combat, close range combat. Okay, here there are some missiles being fired. I think one more Pohang at its side would be okay. The Nanushka 3 has came a little bit forward here, and it's being receiving some missiles, but I need to actually target it with all the missiles, and maybe it will fall now with 4. I think that's an easy target. Let's see. Weapon operator injured. Okay, the Nanushka is down. That's good. Some bonus points. One more Pohang for defense here. And there is a Yudaloi inbound here that is going to attack us, and I think this will be the first to go down as well. But we still have some way to go, as we need... we have 3 Hatsuyukis here. Maybe one more would be ideal to have. The Yudaloi picked here, and it's coming into range for attack. But our first priority is here because the big bulk of the enemy forces is in this area. They are spawning here. We must also try to find a way to flush the enemy air force out to provoke some attacks, so that we can deal killing blows to them. This Hatsuyuki has been hit, which means that the one Pohang doesn't really cut it. Okay, this is really dangerous, so I have to bring this to a little bit forward. Seals didn't make it. Okay, an acceptable loss, but we're still aiming for a draw here. Let's bring our Air Force, our 4 helicopters. After this, Yudaloi is out of it's out of missiles actually, so maybe we could send 2 Hatsuyukis forward. The Yudaloi has been hit. And let's bring our helicopters in range. So here the sector is not in our control. We need to bring this inside. Along with the Pohang and some Shuri. There is not much movement here, but I can see that the Yudaloi has come into range. So maybe we should send those 2 Hatsuyukis forward. Or maybe 3 of them. Or maybe even four. Okay, some helicopters of the enemy will go down here. If the missiles were a little bit more accurate, it would be even better. One helicopter made it. No movement here for the moment. Maybe we could send 2 Pegasus to start harassing this one, but it's actually pointless. It's very strong against the against missiles. Let's reinforce this area as well. And bring them in range. At least we can start harassing it a little bit with the cannons. Maybe we can cause some negative buffs here and make it more easy for the helicopter missiles to hit it. Okay, some MiGs here. Let's see our air defenses. We did some blows to one MiG, but I'm not sure we actually killed it. One more Hatsuyuki here, because I saw that some missiles were really fast. Okay, some negative buffs on the Yudaloi. I think maybe it's Yudaloi or Yudaloi, like in the Russian accent. One more Hatsuyuki is here. Let's send it forward. Okay. We should probably wait for some negative buff here, since we cannot saturate. Yep, that is what I was waiting for. Radar operator is killed, which could mean that they cannot target our missiles, and this one is a goner. If not now, then in an... Yep, now. Okay, so let's focus on our next target. We are still in defense mode. We cannot really push these forward, but we can get 2 more to have a pretty strong strike force. And maybe back them up with a few Pohangs. Okay, we have some Pohangs, but they are pretty weak. Let's bring a new one. How many? We have 2 more. So we can actually try to take this Yudaloi. Or we could take the Hatsuyukis to the offensive in here. That could also be a good idea. We have 8 minutes left. I'm afraid actually to go attack these more, because if I break this bubble, then I become very vulnerable. I become vulnerable to plane attacks. Even now, these Hatsuyukis are a little bit weak in terms of defenses against missiles. So I should bring these defenses forward. And it's only 2 Nanuskas, it's not a big force. So if the enemy decided to saturate now this attack with planes, we would surely lose at least 1 ship. Yep, my idea exactly, but we made it. And I think we did kill some plane. Okay, let's bring these into range and create an attack, because they have become like a nuisance. It's very easy to saturate these and eventually kill them. Okay, so one Anuska is down, another one is coming with rockets, but we have a very resilient force here. This one is a hero. Let's bring it to the back to keep him safe. Our desired result, I say it again, is a draw. So we're going to be depleting the time to exhaust the enemy. And in the next round that we will have some initiative to attack, we will bring the Hornets, and we can create actually surgical strikes only to the enemy. Okay, actually, let's bring the force of 4 Pegasus here, along with some resupply. We have 5 minutes. We can actually try for this prized target. The Eudaloi is weak. One more Pohang here. Okay, this force can come forward. Maybe we can kill some of these Nanuskas. I don't see many rockets incoming now. And we are going to use the Pegasus and the helicopters to try to inflict major damage to the Eudaloi. I will speed up things a bit here. Okay, nice, one plane down. And we're going into close combat. Let's take this one first. Maybe, okay, the MiG is down as well. The Pegasus can start attacking the Eudaloi. We have 3 minutes. Actually, we did a pretty good job. If we can down the Eudaloi, if we can take the Eudaloi down, then it means that we could actually kill 2 of these and be done with it, or maybe coordinate it. So let's send these Hatsugukis forward and turn on the weapons. These shouldn't have fired, actually. Okay, the saturation was bad, but the Pegasus actually do a very nice saturating attack. Let's see if they can kill it. Maybe we can get lucky. Yes, yes, very good. We have 1 minute left. So finally, after all, we could give a nice punch to them. All our ships are super damaged here. It's like a bubble of ships. Let's see. No. Actually, I don't want to go near this Eudaloi. I don't think it's a good trade, because many of my ships are damaged. So we'll just turn back and wait for the exhaustion of the forces. We were really close to actually have a win here. but it doesn't matter. It can only mean that we inflicted a lot of damage to them. Let's try to go for this Nanus cover here. I bring a Hachiyuki. Is this Pegasus actually... Ah, they have missiles. Oh, that's good. So you're dead. Maybe I can actually kill him too. Oh yeah, I can definitely kill him. Yeah, okay. Let's do it, guys. This Pegasus can attack this Nanus cover here, and GG. Yeah, okay, we did it. That was pretty awesome. Good. Okay, we lost 325 points. It's an acceptable loss. Naval Strike Squadron have been killed. The opponent is only left with one Su-27K. We killed 4 MiG-29Ks, which is very good. We did kill 1 MiG-31M, 5 choppers, 2 Udalois, 7 Nanuskas, 1 Muna. It's actually like the support ship, the supply ship, and we lost 1 Hatsuyuki and 1 Samsuri. I think it's acceptable losses. The map control remained exactly the same as before, and the opponent will now flee since we have a total victory. Okay, that was very good. Our morale is up, cohesion is up. No, cohesion isn't up, but morale is. And now we could actually pursue the enemy. But the important is that we will get these 5 extra points now that it's an interrupted area. So we have 70 points. 70 points now. And we can start deploying our army. This special aviation battalion will be unforgettable to you if you're watching this series, because these guys are going to be the biggest heroes in the game. They have done the most amazing defenses ever. So it's going to be pretty awesome to watch these UDT SEALs, those 12 platoons, really kick it over here. They do like an amazing job, of course, with their commander as well. Okay, so I will bring this armor regiment forward. The planes can go actually here. I'm really inclined to bring planes here because they have like a very strong anti-air with 12 units anti-air, the SPAAD and the Silka. They are going to... Those are not really strong against airplanes. They don't have a very big range, I'd say. But still, it's very difficult to operate planes. But those A-51s are really annoying. They have cluster bombs. Do we have anti-air here? Yes, we have some air defense. The Hawks and the Bino or Baiho, K-30 Baiho. So, okay, let's have this fighter squadron over here for some extra defense. And Seoul, I don't think it needs some bombing right now. But anyway, let's bring the dragonflies here. Maybe something will come up. Okay, now 2 objectives. We need to actually prepare this area. We will be accepting some helicopter attacks here. So we will take the air defense and bring it over here. And there is another air defense too. And it will be one air defense in its place either. But other than that, we only need like an infantry regiment to each of those areas. But we cannot take the mechanized yet. So we will actually we will do it next turn. Since they are not coming this turn, we only need to be prepared. This area looks good. I don't know if we can R&R some of our units. It's your last party, guys, for many of you. Tomorrow, I don't know if we will all be together. This doesn't really need a refit because they lost only one Habyung and one Kavev, I think. So we'll just R&R them for these extra points. Okay, so this is actually the next setup, and I will make a pause here, and tomorrow we'll be attacking Chuncheon for a very, very heroic battle. Actually, it's the first of a series of 3 or 4, because these fighters are going to die. I'm going to be making a spoiler here. They will die, but they will die heroically. I think I can try my best to save them, but it's not always possible, since the opponent has lined up a great amount of forces to actually hit us with everything they got. So we'll be here in a while, and while we hold the line, we can actually keep trying to flank the enemy with our navies, and actually start using our navy to make disembarkments here, and starting flanking the enemy and taking them by surprise from behind. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.